How's it going, everyone? We have some huge PlayStation Plus updates to go over in this video. A ton of games will be coming by the end of the year from one publisher. We'll talk all about that. Have a bit of an update on some of the classics that we might be able to see in the coming months. I know a lot of people are very disappointed by the update this month, and that seems to be the biggest point of contention right now with the new tiers of PS Plus, that the top tier isn't really offering a lot of value. However, with the top tier, you also get Plus trials, game trials, and we have a new one that will be coming next month that has been confirmed. We'll talk that at the end of this video, but first up, man, there's going to be a ton of Ubisoft games that will be coming to PlayStation Plus in the coming months. Obviously, with this month, you'll get a bunch of the Assassin's Creed games. There's a post that Ubisoft threw out noting, "Now's your chance to leap into history and use parkour and stealth to fight for humanity's freedom. Dive into the Animus to experience tales from across history, ranging from the story of a man driven by revenge only to find his place in a brotherhood, or set sail as an infamous pirate, uncover a mysterious conspiracy during the French Revolution, and follow a brotherhood turncoat through a story of betrayal." It's all a part of Ubisoft's AC-15 celebration commemorating the launch of the first Assassin's Creed game in November of 2007. A months-long celebration of the Assassin's Creed franchise, AC-15 highlights a different game each week, offering unique challenges, games, and prizes for the community. Join the celebration on July 19th when the following games become available on PlayStation Plus with Ubisoft Plus Classics. This includes the Ezio Collection, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed Revelations, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, and it includes Freedom Cry, a standalone expansion, Assassin's Creed Unity, and you'll have Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered. Ubisoft Plus Classics initially launched with 27 Ubisoft titles, including Assassin's Creed Valhalla, The Division, and For Honor, as well as classic games like Child of Light, Far Cry 3, Blood Dragon, Watch Dogs, and Werewolves Within, with plans to expand the library to include over 50 titles by the end of 2022. Experience a life in the Assassin Brotherhood and discover other beloved Ubisoft franchises by signing up for a PlayStation Plus membership today. So that will be coming to PlayStation Plus throughout the course of the rest of the year. Some games that I imagine will be added at some point. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, of course. I imagine some of the other Far Cry titles. You've got games like Child of Light and Valiant Hearts already in there. I imagine Immortals Phoenix Rising would be added to Plus at some point in the future as well. That's a game that goes on sale very, very cheap, so makes sense to add that to the library as well. And as far as other games go, can't really think off the top of my head, but it would be pretty cool if at some point we also saw premium trials for these Ubisoft games, like let's say Skull and Bones or another game that Ubisoft is throwing out, whatever it could be. Give us a trial for one of those games for top tier subscribers. I think that would be pretty cool as well. And I would like some clarification on how it's going to work with the Ezio Collection and games like Assassin's Creed Rogue Remastered, because if you remember, games like Borderlands The Handsome Collection, while it was released on the PlayStation 4, it's a collection of games that were on the PS3, and something like that is put on the top tier PlayStation Plus Premium. But then I think you also have other weird instances where a game like Darksiders, I believe, is in Plus Extra, or there's instances like that as well. So it's a little bit confusing how they're going about that, the idea of remasters and whether or not they're put in the top tier or the extra tier. So some clarification on that would be good, but it seems like Ubisoft and PlayStation have a pretty good partnership as it relates to PlayStation Plus, and hopefully we'll get some quality titles coming to Plus by the end of the year as well. Again, I imagine Assassin's Creed Origins and Odyssey would be added as well at some point, and maybe Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered or whatever. So yes, be on the lookout for that. Alright, now here is some, I guess, good news, but like at the same time kind of a head scratcher. If you're in Italy, man, PlayStation Plus looking pretty solid for you, even if you're looking at the classic titles, because you're getting Dino Crisis, you're getting Ridge Racer 2, you're getting Soul Calibur Broken Destiny on top of No Heroes Allowed and Loco Roco Midnight Carnival. Over here in the States, all we're getting is No Heroes Allowed and Loco Roco Midnight Carnival, so that's a big bummer, and I've seen it in the comment section. Yo, a lot of people are just like, yo, Plus Extra, pretty good. Plus Premium, these classic titles, man, I'm not getting the games that I wanted to see. Where's my Dissidia Final Fantasy? Where is a Dino Crisis? Where is a Ridge Racer? Where is a Soul Calibur Broken Destiny? Where is a Resistance Retribution? Where are these games that people have vested interest into playing? Even like a Pursuit Force or something like that. GTA Chinatown Wars. I can go on and on with these games on PSP, PS1, and PS2 even, that people want to see be available and readily accessible. But right now, that tier of games is just severely lacking. I know you can make the argument, hey, it's a couple bucks more, you get those PS2 and PS4 games or whatever, which those are already out on the PlayStation Store. I was hoping that we would see a heavy influx of new games, and I get it. you'll want to keep a month-to-month gradual addition of these games because you want to keep people subscribed month over month. That's why, like, a game like Ratchet hasn't been added yet. That's why I would imagine that Ubisoft isn't rolling out every game at once, or Sony doesn't want that either, because they want a consistent subscription rolling out. I get that, but right now the premium catalog is just severely lacking in my eyes, and hopefully that will be remedied soon. But hey, if you're in Italy, Dino Crisis, Ridge Racer 2, Soul Calibur, Broken Destiny. Broken Destiny, by the way, was the PSP game. It wasn't like fantastic by any stretch of the imagination, but it was a pretty solid fighting game to have on the go, and it would be nice to revisit a game like that. But yeah, and as far as the PSP library goes, there's so many games from the PSP library you can add. SMT 1 and 2, they both got, or I should say Persona 1 and 2, they both got remakes on the PSP. Bro, if you're telling me the people wouldn't want to see those in the Classics catalog, hell yeah, they would. Man, even something as small as like a Sonic Rivals or a Sonic Rivals 2, I could go on and on these games that I would like to see in the Classics catalog, but I get it. You gotta work with publishers, you gotta figure out how you get these games on there. If there's gonna be trophy support, you gotta get that done as well. So there are a couple of hoops to jump through, I get that, but it would be nice to see a little bit more emphasis put into the Classics catalog. Alright, moving on from that, Rollerdrome pricing and PlayStation Plus Premium trial have been announced. Now, a little bit of a bummer, we had talked about Rollerdrome before, and somebody from Reset Era did a really good job in figuring out that this was going to be available in Plus in some form. A lot of us thought that, hey, it's going to be one of those games like Stray that's going to be available right out the gate. Unfortunately, Rollerdrome will be sold for $19.79 on PC and for PlayStation Plus members, but members of the top tier will also be getting a trial for the game. A game trial will be available for PS Plus Premium members day and date with the game's release. As far as how lengthy that trial would be, I would imagine it's going to be one of the shorter to length trials, given that this is, you know, not a big budget $60 game or whatever. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. $19.79 for that. It's got a great art style, man. It's just a great looking game to look at. Very cool art style there. Kind of got like a little bit of a comic book look going on for it. But yeah, $19.79 seems like a pretty good price as well. But that is gonna do it for me. Again, if you're a fan of Ubisoft games, man, you're gonna have a buffet of games to go through by the end of the year. Would be nice if we had PlayStation 3 backwards compatibility so I could play a Splinter Cell Blacklist as well, but I digress. We're probably not going to get that anytime soon, but Splinter Cell Blacklist is a game that I've been wanting to revisit for a while now. As far as the Classics titles go, man, Dino Crisis, Ridge Racer 2, and Soul Calibur Broken Destiny in Italy, hopefully those come stateside as well. And Rollerdrome getting a Plus Premium trial of the game will be $19.79 upon its August 16th release. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.